Yeah, hi. Robert, I was wondering, you have any books here about some character by the name of Sigmund Freud? Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, actually we do have some stacked up there in this psychology shelf.
Psychology?
Yeah,
I thought he was a doctor.
Well, he was a doctor in the mental depths of human soul.
Oh, that Freud, is that the guy? Oh, let's see, which books? Because he's the guy that come up with all this weird shit like Oedipus theory, like, you know...
Oh, you pronounce it wrong. It's not Oedipus, it's Eat Pussy complex.
That's what I mean, but who doesn't want to do that? But he brings his mother into this theory,
Yeah,
I think is very sick.
Yeah.
He must have been a very sick character. So,
Well,
is this... That Freud there, that's a big one. It's big letters, you see. F. That must be a good book because it's big.
Yeah, most likely.
Anyway, from what I understand, this guy has. Do you think you know any much about him?
He liked his cigar.
Yeah.
He eventually had to move to England because of some political stuff going on in Europe at that time.
He was a coke fiend, right? He used a lot of cocaine, yeah?
Actually, he's one of the guys who is actually doing it to for eye operation. They use it for sedation.
They all have an excuse.
Yeah, they do.
Those guys. But I mean, like, so has this. He's in Vienna, from what I understand, and he's a doctor to the rich, and he's developing what he calls the talking cure, which is a precursor to Freudian Samtals therapy.
Yeah,
you know.
And the funny thing is, like Samtals, this talk cure,
yeah.
It doesn't work if you don't pay.
Yeah, you have to pay.
You have to pay because it doesn't work otherwise.
Yeah, that's a good business idea. Very successful, and you can set up franchises with that. But I mean, if you think about it, since this guy had his trip came out and known. The untold hours and money and dollars and work done to make the dollars to pay for all the time spent for somebody lying on a couch blabbing to some other character. Wow, wonder what that total's up to. And then not only that, but has it done more good or worse for society? The people that have bought into this talking.
Well, today is like a household.
Do you want to answer the phone? You can answer the phone.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just look around.
Yeah.
Is that okay? You don't mind if I look around, do you?
Ja. Hallå? Nej, han är ledig på torsdagar. Han är här imorgon.
Nothing there. Shoes tied, that's good.
Jag vill börja med att titta på dem till exempel. Och uppskatta vad det är för något och vad man eventuellt skulle vilja ha och vad det eventuellt skulle vara värt.
Somebody knocked some books down here. Be cool.
Så han på plats. Det här numret funkar ju. Så annars är det ju bokhandelns e-postadress som gäller. Antikvariat, rodeorm, allting hopskrivet, @yahoo.se.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, somebody knocked over these books when you were on the phone.
Yeah, it does happen.
No, I didn't even see him. It went so fast. But before, I remember I asked you a question to keep my mind going about what do you think has been done more worse or better for society? But while you were on the phone giving the email address, this idea occurred to me. Now, if Freud was here and he saw a snobbelah, do you think he'd give any sexual connotation to a snobbelah?
Definitely. Yeah.
What do you think he'd have to say about that?
Well.
What would it represent?
Well, it's
you want to fuck yourself? Snobbelah?
Yeah, it's like a curly A, like
in
this.
A way.
Yeah, so it's
yeah. You're fucking yourself.
Yeah, or something with butthole.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
Butt.
The butthole.
It could be a butt complex.
Yeah.
And this penis envy, what's that supposed to be about?
It's probably something with his wife, you know.
He's envious of her penis?
No, the other way around. Or he thought she was.
He thought she was a...
Yeah.
What a silly thought. That's like this guy must have think he was king shit. Yeah, she must be envious of my penis. I wonder if he ever said, "You're envious of my penis, aren't you?" And she probably went like, Snickers, you know. Yes, of course, dear.
Whatever you say.
He sounds like a strange character. He's a cokehead. But I heard this story once that he was actually psychoanalyzed by Nietzsche.
If that's true or not, I mean, who is going to tell?
Well, there's lots of evidence to support it historically. Nietzsche, he's another guy altogether. He's probably much more fun to talk about. Or
he's a real man.
Well, we could talk about that the next time.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, getting back to Sigmund Freud, if you were going to give him a 1 to 10 on the scale of did great shit for all of us, he'd be a 10 being the best, 1 being bad.
I would give him a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
So you think he's had a good insights?
Yeah, and well, he affected our culture and our time for such extent, you know, for such a long time. I mean, everything drips down, you know. Everybody knows about psychoanalysis and dream...
things that have grown out of this. But actually, I mean, just go straight back to Freudian therapy. Don't you think at this point it's a bit passé?
Not necessarily.
I mean, in as much as that there's much other forms of talking cures that perhaps have a better result than going into one's childhood, etc., etc.
Time haven't stand still. I mean, this was like 100 years ago. So, I mean, it's been developed
but
all the time.
Come on, get real. You know, for me, okay, I've been to therapy before, right? And you sit there and you blah, 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 blah. And the guy you're talking to or the woman says shit from Shineol, or maybe, okay, so how do you deal with those feelings, or blah, blah, blah. Right. I want somebody who's going to say, hey, shut the fuck up. Your problem is, blah, what you need to do is and it's simple as that. Give me the money, get the fuck out, and shape the fuck up.
The main problem is you talk too much.
Well, that as well, but I think they can't do, maybe some would like to do that, but it'd be bad for business.
Yeah, it's bad for business.
Because I don't have to come back. They already told me my problem and the solution.
Yeah, how they're going to pay the golf club?
Yeah, so they string you out like it's an addiction.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like you got to get another fix of nothing.
And sitting there and weaning about things.
A nothing fix.
Yeah, come back next Thursday.
We're getting bored. This is getting boring now.
Yeah,
so anyway,
I have to edit it.
Yeah, thank you. I will edit it because it's kind of long, maybe. Yeah. Almost 9 minutes. So thank you very much, and talk to you next time.
A lot of wobbles there.
Okay.